we were discussing about, how ED and CBI actions have been taken, against. There's been allegation that how ED and CBI is being vindictive against opposition parties, but they are not vindictive against, or they do not go after any of the ruling party, especially Ashok. This is one allegation which has been leveled by the opposition parties, that ED is going only after them, but they do not touch, or even if ED is after somebody and he switches side, joins the ruling dispensation, the ED immediately goes cold on him. How much merit do you think this argument of the opposition is?
Well, there's a lot of merit in this argument, Brijesh. If you look at the statistics, it clearly proves their point that the Enforcement Directorate, the CBI, is being used by the government to probe only leaders from the opposition political parties. Now, there's nothing wrong in probing people from the opposition parties if they are involved in corruption or money laundering. There's not a problem. But the opposition charge still remains that why single us out? Why don't you go after people who are equally in the dock or who are equally involved in money laundering or corruption, who are a part of your party or your allies or people who are willing to join the Bharatiya Janata Party? So I believe there is a complete merit. And in fact, I recall, Brijesh, a few years back, during one of the hearings in the coal scam case, the CBI had taken a pro-government position and had invoked a very sly comment from the Supreme Court judges when they said that the CBI was a caged parrot and was talking only in the manner the government wanted to speak. Now it looks that ED is the new caged parrot and is doing exactly what the political masters want. But again, as I said, there is nothing wrong in probing opposition leaders if they are involved in corruption or money laundering. At the end of the day, if they have done something wrong, they have to definitely face the music. But also, charges should be brought against people who are allies of the governing party in the power or people who are willing to ally.
Okay. Mr. Anil Gupta, this is one allegation which is always leveled against Enforcement Directorate. That, that somehow, when you are in the opposition, you will always be on the radar. But, there have been several cases in which, people who have been high on the radar of the Enforcement Directorate, they shifted side and the ED went cold. I'm not saying that they withdrew the cases, but the ED went cold. They say, like, this washing machine the scheme which has been launched by the Bharatiya Janata Party is doing wonders for such offenders. How do you react to this allegation by opposition, sir?
Brijesh, as per my knowledge, roughly 97% of the cases from ED is from the citizen of this country. And only roughly 3% cases are against the political person. As per, I may be wrong, but I have read this somewhere. And in this case also, this liquor scam, most of the arrests are middlemen, the company man, and few are political person who are alleged to have taken the kickbacks. I say, see, we have a very beautiful constitution, and this India is ruled by the Constitution of India. We have the court, we have the enforcement agencies. In particularly liquor case, see, these Aam Aadmi Party leaders have approached Supreme Court, have approached High Court, have approached Lower Court, have approached the PMLA Court. And if in some case, the Supreme Court rules in, like in Chandigarh Mayor case, the Supreme Court rules in favor of Aam Aadmi Party, they are very happy. But if some decision comes which is not in their favor, they make a hue and cry. So at least have faith on judiciary. Why they withdraw the application from Supreme Court today? What comment Honorable High Court made yesterday in the hearing? Why Kejriwal Saab took 2 bails in the Rawalpindi Court few days back? for non-compliance of the summons. So we have all the setup. And one plea they take that because of the model code of conduct, action should not have been taken. I have explained earlier also.
Okay,
The
I'll
model
come
code
to you,
of
Mr.
conduct,
I'll come to you, Anil, I'll come to you. Dr. Ahluwalia, you know, you do you feel, what is the basis of your feeling that, you know, that the ED is targeting only opposition leaders and not, you know, or going after people who have either switched allegiance to the Bharatiya Janata Party or, you know, belong to Bharatiya Janata Party?
95% of political leaders investigated by CBI and ED are opposition leaders. This is very clear. But when they join the BJP, everything's become okay. You can see about Rane, Naren Rane, B.S. Padippa, Surinder, Adhikari, everybody. But if even the MP from BJP from Rashtra has said in his quote that I get a good sound sleep when I am in BJP because ED will not come after me. But if I am in another political party, there is big problems. And these quotes are available. Now see the level of these two, ED and CBI, what Narendra Modi has done. And Amit Shah ji is trying to prove what? These two agencies are being used by Bharatiya Janata Party just to prove that they have to work according to Bharatiya Janata Party. Before 10 years of UPA, these kinds of situations were not there. You will be astonished to know that 115
CBI, sir.
political leaders
But Mr.
from
Ahluwalia,
other political parties,
Mr. Ahluwalia,
but
Mr.
not in the
Ahluwalia,
BJP
you
states.
speak, I'm not getting it. I'm just saying that at that point of time, it was CBI. It was not Enforcement Directorate, but it was CBI.
CBI. Okay. Now, out of 230 cases in last 10 years, nobody is being punished. Why? What is the reason? Even 80% of people who have been arrested in liquor scam, there is no ground report. There is no proof about it. But they are being arrested. Now they say, no, बहुत बड़ा scam हुआ है, ऐसा हुआ है, वैसा. Where is the proof? Where is the proof? So that means whether Manish Sisodia was not right or whether Arvind Kejriwal is not right, where is the proof? There is no proof. Even after 10 days, there is only one proof that they want to win election from wrong reasons, doing wrong things, using ED or using CBI. That is all and nothing else. You can name any political leader. 14 political parties in Supreme Court has submitted that they are trying to disturb the system. What Mamata Banerjee latestly said, they said now election is coming. What they have done in Chhattisgarh, they are going to repeat same in the central elections. And they are doing that. It was very clear that they are going to arrest Arvind Kejriwal. They are going to arrest other people as well. Because they are our main campaigner. They are our strategists. They are going to plan election. Let's arrest them so that we can stop the Aam Aadmi Party. But Aam Aadmi Party is not going to stop because Arvind Kejriwal is not a man. It is just a thinking. It is the strategy, what he has taught to everybody. And we will do the development. We'll work on education.
Okay. I'll get to that aspect, Dr. Ahluwalia. You know, but first listen into what Kapil Sibal has to say, and then we'll slip into a small break. But after the break, you know, I'll come to Reni and ask him, what does the future hold for Arvind Kejriwal?
तो इंडिया अलायंस को खुद तय करना है क्या नहीं करना. मैं तो शुरुआत से कह रहा हूँ ये बात कि अलायंस को इकट्ठा होकर इसकी खिलाफत करनी चाहिए. और जिस तरह से तानाशाही चल रही है, इन्होंने दिखाना है, देश की जनता को दिखाना है कि हम कितने स्वच्छ हैं. हालांकि ये मतलब कि जिनको इनको अरेस्ट करना चाहिए था, उनसे तो उन्होंने बॉन्ड ले लिए. अब तो स्कीम भी खत्म होगी, अब तो बॉन्ड भी नहीं इनको कोई दे सकता. ठीक है ना. तो ये सब तमाशा है. इस देश का लोकतंत्र का तमाशा हो गया.